Hello, good day. My name is Coach Eman, Arena PD Master, and for today's video, I'm going to discuss how to play E4, uh, especially for my E4 students. My opponent for today's video is 2259, and I'm 2217. So let's start. Let's do analysis so we can see the candidate moves. So the most common move is E4. Now I played E4. So after e4, the best move I move is knight f3. So the best move or the most common is knight f3. The second one is knight c3. I played knight f3. Now, the two most common third move for this line is d4 and bishop b5 and then knight c3. In this case, I played knight c3 to develop my knight towards the center. Okay. And now my opponent played d6. So the idea is to play d5 to break the center. And I'll just play bishop to b5. But the main line is playing d4. So if you play d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4. But I played the second candidate move, bishop b5. Another theoretical move. Because first, you need to develop your pawn at the center, fortified it. You have to develop your knights and you need to develop your bishop after. So I'll just do the most basic principles of chess. E5 and then I castle, correct? Number 5. Then D4. And there's no game found in the master database playing D4. So let's try to find it if there's a game on the chess database. So the most common response is knight e2. Next is bishop takes c6. So I instinctively move on knight e2 here. And my opponent played knight f6, threatening to capture the pawn. And then the most common thing to do in this position is to play d3. Yes, database said d3 is the best. Bishop e7. And now, uh, many players try to play knight g3. Good. Knight e5, second candidate. Third move is c3. Fourth move is bishop g5. Lots of option. But in this case, I'll just play h3. Let's see if there's an h3 move. Yes, only 3 players with a 100% winning rate. Okay, I played h3. Okay, let's see. Castles. And now I played c3. So c3 here is a very tricky move. I'm hitting the d4. So if black wants to defend it with e5, this is a blunder. I'm going to take this one and then grab the pawn on e5, and then later I can have a threat also on c6 to fork this 2. Now, going back, c3 is played and my opponent played d takes c3. So I have lots of couple of things to do here. I can play knight going back to c3, but I played b takes c3. The purpose of this pawn move is to avoid this knight jumping on d4 or jumping on b4 square. And then my opponent played queen b6 attacking my bishop. So you must anticipate each move of your opponent. I'll take the knight and then just develop my queen on c2. Okay. Helping these two pawns in front to fortify so it cannot be easily been going to be attacked. Okay, b6 and then rook e1. Rook d8, a4. a4 is just a waiting move for me. Bishop a6 trying to hit uh, pawn on d3 coordinates with the rook and bishop. So I'll just play c4. And now the tactical motif here, can you spot the tactical motif? Black played bishop d6, which is blundered. So I played e5, fork. And I'll take the bishop. And now queen plays on d6. So I'm going to do another tactical move here, which is pin bishop to f4. So the queen will be hit if knight moves on e5. So another blunder move, queen e7, and then knight c6, fork, knight fork. So my opponent resigned after 19 moves. So I hope you learned something from this. Always anticipate the moves of your opponent, controlling the center. Okay. Develop peace as much as you can. And it's like that. Defend well. I'll just played h3 here, so there is no knight g4. That's a rule of squares. And then I played c3. And then the rest is history. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video, and hopefully one day you will become one of my students. So please share, and for more videos you can visit my YouTube account, Chess is Art channel. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Goodbye.